I'm just telling the truth. You want me to tell the truth? Tell the truth, I always do. Captain America was ass. Which is exactly what we told you it would be weeks before the movie was even released and before we had even seen it. Damn, I'm a prophet. Listen, hashtag not my cap. But listen, I'm not racist. Like, Steve Rogers is just more relatable, right? Because I actually see him as an equal human being. I don't see that for Sam. There's just something less human about Sam Wilson. What's that? You're asking why is that? What makes him seem less human? I know, but I don't have to tell you. There's just nothing in Brave New World that made me feel feelings. Steve Rogers made me feel feelings. Like a twinge of empathy for another human being. There's just nothing in Brave New World that like gives me the feels. Was that? What about the part where Isaiah Bradley finally gets invited to the White House after decades of being experimented on by the United States government and then just abandoned, only to be immediately brainwashed into committing a crime? And his absolutely visceral, fearful reaction to being locked up again. You know, the worst trauma of his life. And the imagery of the people arresting him being way too rough with him and throwing him on the ground, which is very reminiscent of how law enforcement treats black men. Sam giving a speech at the end of the movie about how he feels so much pressure being a black Captain America. And he feels like he has to be perfect all the time, which is very reminiscent of how black people have to move in this world and the weight and pressure that comes with black excellence, because if you're not perfect, you feel like you're letting your community down. What about it? Filler. Harrison Ford was awful, which I'm pretty sure is probably a sentence that has never been uttered in the history of the English language. For this movie, he sucked! Everything else he's ever done is great, except this. What's that? What about his performance this time is different than how he usually acts? No, technically he acts exactly the way that he's always acted. What's your point? Also, if he befriends one more black person, I'm gonna lose it. But I'm not racist! I'm just gonna be fucking real. Thunderbolts is a better movie than Brave New World. What's that? The movie's not even out yet, so how can I have an opinion on it? You can just tell. I feel like I can relate better to them. There's more people that I consider human in the leading cast. Why do I consider them more human? So what the fuck are you trying to say here?